Hello again, this is Lanfear. I'm going to show you around on Heroic S&D again. At this round I get 10 for 0. I do pretty well actually, so I'm just going to start it now. So pretty much the thing in S&D is, it's more of a tactical concept, you know, like in relation to a TDM. As I start out here, I pretty much see a sniper at the back. I take him out. I always put claymores down in S&D because other than private matches or scrims where you're not allowed to use them in certain rules, I pretty much just keep my building where I usually hide sometimes covered. I get a nice little twist knife on there. I pretty much play pretty defensive on attack on this round until the bomb carrier is planted. What I'm doing at the moment is pretty much just keeping myself out the way, just try to pick anyone coming across from A to B side. I catch him in the helicopter. I remember seeing a guy on the right at the end, so all I do is here is pretty much see an RPG. I run forward, try and pick him out, but I got kind of confused and don't see where he was properly, but I knew the general area. But yeah, it's different to TDM. Pretty much all you want to be doing is pick your route pretty much, because experienced semi-skilled players on search and destroy, on defense, are going to be sat there waiting for you. They're not going to be running around like wild gooses. So you want to be pretty much pick your safest spot or a route you feel comfortable with. And for example, on attack, I always know people run across here to A, so I always try and pick them off. And I always have to wait 2 or 3 seconds, and then I start aiming. So I only have so long for my breath on the scopes. I remember this guy coming down this way once before, so I was going to wait here for him. I was pretty lucky because I wasn't expecting it to come that fast. And I hear someone downstairs, I pick him off. And pretty much this is all I want to be doing until there's like a low number on the enemy team, so like 2 to 3. And then I want to be advancing forward, pretty much. So yeah, gun selection. If you feel like you want to be a sniper, pick if you're not really very skilled of a sniper, just pick an automatic. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. But if you want to feel like you want to challenge yourself, pick a bolt action. That's what I always use. You get a bit more respect for that, because you're not just spamming away with a semi-automatic or an automatic like a Dragunov. So yeah, like an assault rifle, pretty much just mid distance to long distance. Spraying's okay, hip fire, like the SMG here. All I use that for is pretty much close quarter combat, because the recoil and the kick on the MP5 is pretty bad. So at the moment I am 5 for 0. So all I'm doing now is just repeating my my spot, just making sure no one else comes past. I catch someone coming across there, I quickly reload, I take another shot at the exact same angle, same spot, no one comes across, so I pick up where I left off and just at the moment just kind of play defensive, because I'm a sniper. If I was playing like a rush class, I'd be rushing straight to one of the bombs through the middle somewhere. But I'm not a sniper, so all I was doing is just waiting at the back, behind some cover. I see one of my friends shooting A high, which is the building above A. So all I do is pretty much just kind of work my way around to A, using cover. It's the main thing for not getting killed. Work your way around cover. So there was a claymore there, and I didn't know when exactly it was going to run off. So, and I thought there was going to be a guy at the top again, because he was there last round. So all I was doing here is pretty much just waiting for him to come down the stairs. But also at the same time, I was going to look to my left and look to my right, I see one of my friends gets killed by the claymore. That was probably a little bit lazy by me. I could have killed it, but I didn't want to kind of risk myself that much. So I knew there was going to be a guy at the top, so I was waiting there, as I said before. And defending bombs on S&D, all you want to be doing is covering your angles. Not what I'm doing now. I kind of felt a bit confident. I seen a guy at the top of there, missed him, hit him again just. The thing with a sniper rifle is when you get your sights up, you want to be aiming just past the wall, so you got a little bit of cover, then move to the left straight away so they can't hit you like I just did there. It's pretty effective. So now we're on defense, and I am 8 for 0 at the moment. I always play a rush class on attack on this map, on defensive side. So pretty much because I usually go the same route, 1 or 2 routes, which I find pretty effective. So I've got a care package. I was going to give it to someone, but I thought nah, I'll use that for my score. And pretty much pick my spot where the guy is, take one there. It's 9 for 0, and pretty much just use cover as you're running around. It's the main thing for S&D. Don't have the mentality of just running around on TDM. It's so much different to the TDM. You want to be using cover like what I'm using now, in against the wall, moving around the walls. Hear one of my team guys die. I knew the guy was up there, so pretty much all I was going to do is just aim up there. He drops, which surprised me a little bit, but then I still wasn't under enough pressure to I killed him anyway, so it's all good. So that's 10 for 0. It's just a normal round, so hope you picked up some tips from that anyway. Thank you very much.